Yesterday, Melania held a press conference but took no questions to denounce her association with Jeffrey Epstein. And today we're learning why. Online sleuths and independent investigative journalists uncovered the following things with receipts on the possible reason FLOTUS took to the podium without even Trump knowing about it, because he was busy doing war crime shit when she went live disavowing herself from Epstein in the biggest "what even was that" press briefing moment of 2026. It all ties back to the model agencies, Trump's actions in the 90s and 2000s, and her ex-bestie, Amanda Ungaro, who was, before June 2025, a United Nations ambassador to Grenada, literally part of the Trump admin, and then deported because her abusive, grooming ex, Paolo Zamboli, used the federal government as a weapon to deport the Brazilian-born ex-model over their son's custody battle at the exact same time when Epstein files were beginning to go mainstream months ago. To be clear, Amanda, an Epstein survivor, was detained and then deported within the last year after being held for nearly 4 months. She's finally free, possibly safe in Brazil, and she is going scorched earth on both Donald and Melania online for the past few days. And that is why people believe Melania went behind Donald's back and made this whole hoopla. Again, this is conjecture based on what we're seeing on this developing story. But the big question right now is, why could Amanda be the missing link that finally takes down Trump in the files? Well, Amanda's ex went from being a model exec and Trump bestie to literally being a part of Trump's current administration, a board member of the Kennedy Center, and United Nations diplomat. And Zamboli originally signed FLOTUS when she was a teenager, brought her to the United States in the late 90s to meet Trump. Amanda comes into the picture, from what we can tell, right around the same period of time, 90s and early 2000s, becoming a victim of her future partner, Zamboli, in middle school, going on to groom her at 15 years old and ending up on Epstein's Lolita plane at the age of 16, alongside some of the biggest predators, Maxwell and Epstein themselves. Amanda Ungaro was besties with the Trumps, even part of his own admin, and started going scorched earth around April 8th, and Melania took to the podium April 9th. Now, on April 9th at 1:01 a.m., Amanda literally stated, "I have nothing left to lose in my life. I will tear down the entire system. Be careful with me, bitch," adding FLOTUS on an archived tweet from her farewell message in 2021. Melania woke up on the 9th and said, oh shit, got her team to pull a coup of a press briefing, and was then live only 12 hours later. Trump had no idea, and now the whole world is asking why.